Look, most people who try to fix their finances feel stuck in a spin cycle. Paycheck comes in, bills go out, and at the end of the month, there's nothing. You're running on a treadmill, working harder but going nowhere. But what if I told you that there's a way to break that cycle? Not next year, but in the next 90 days. What if you could build a financial foundation so solid that you stop panicking about bills and actually feel in control? In this video, I'm going to show you 3 specific money moves that will completely flip your finances. This isn't some lottery-winning fantasy or a complex investment scheme. This is a simple 90-day challenge I've put together using 3 powerful habits to put you back in the driver's seat of your financial life, starting today. So, let's begin from the beginning. Let's be honest, living paycheck to paycheck is exhausting, right? It's that knot in your stomach when your car starts making a weird noise. It's the anxiety of swiping your card and just hoping it doesn't get declined. It's this constant, low-grade stress knowing you're one small emergency away from a total financial crisis. You work way too hard to feel this broke. You see other people getting ahead, saving, investing, and you're just trying to stay afloat. It feels like you missed some secret memo that everyone else got. And that frustration is real. I've seen people try to budget, but it feels like a financial diet they're just destined to fail. Or maybe you feel so far behind that getting ahead seems impossible. I took that personally. So, I decided to create a system to fix this. The solution is simpler than you think. It's not about becoming a different person overnight. It's about adopting a few small strategic habits that create massive momentum. So, let's talk about the 90-day challenge that will serve as your financial reset button. Let's get started with the habit that makes everything else possible. Money move. Number 1, the daily money huddle. So, the first move is the absolute bedrock of this entire transformation. I call it the daily money huddle. This isn't about spending an hour in spreadsheets. This is a 1-minute habit that changes everything. Every single day for the next 90 days, your only task is to open your banking app and look at your balance and recent transactions. That's it. 1 minute. Why does this one tiny action have such an insane impact? Because it demolishes financial avoidance. For many, checking their bank account triggers more fear than relief. We operate on vibe-based spending, where we just feel like we have enough money until suddenly we don't. The Daily Money Huddle replaces that fear with awareness. And here's how you implement it. You pair it with a habit you already have. Before you scroll social media, you do your money huddle. Before you drink your coffee, money huddle. For 1 minute, you just observe. And you'll start to notice things. You'll see that daily $5 coffee adding up. You'll spot a subscription you forgot about. You'll catch a fraudulent charge the day it happens, not weeks later. This isn't about judging your spending. It's about gathering data. You can't change what you don't measure, right? After just a week of this, you'll feel more connected to your money. After a month, you'll be making smarter decisions without even trying. By the end of 90 days, you will have a crystal clear, intuitive understanding of your cash flow. This one habit erases financial anxiety because there are no more surprises. You know exactly what's happening, and that awareness puts you in a position of power for our next move. With that power, you're now ready to stop playing defense and start making real progress. Money move number 2. The 2-pronged attack for your future. All right, once you have awareness, it's time to shift the entire game. We're going on offense and defense at the same time. This is your 2-pronged attack, building your financial defense with an emergency fund while launching an offense against high-interest debt. Both are critical. First, the defense. You need a buffer between you and life's emergencies. This is your emergency fund. The old way is feeling overwhelmed, trying to save 3 to 6 months of expenses. The new way is starting with a powerful first step. A $1,000 starter emergency fund. Think of this as your financial fire extinguisher. Your mission for the first part of this challenge is to get obsessed with hitting that $1,000 target as fast as you can. Sell stuff, pick up an extra shift, cut a few things temporarily, whatever it takes. And you put it in a separate high-yield savings account where it's not mixed with your daily spending money. Simultaneously, you launch the offense. I'm talking about your most expensive debt, high-interest credit cards and personal loans that are draining your wealth. The most mathematically efficient way to do this is the debt avalanche method. You list your debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. You make minimum payments on everything, but every single extra dollar you have goes to the debt with the highest interest rate. Once it's gone, you avalanche that entire payment onto the next one. This saves you the most money in interest. However, for some people, motivation is key. If that's you, you might prefer the debt snowball method. Here, you list your debts from the smallest balance to the largest. You attack the smallest one first. That psychological win of paying off a debt creates incredible momentum. Whether you choose the avalanche or the snowball, the key is to be intentional and aggressive. That is what you should do. In 90 days, you'll have a savings cushion, and you will have made a measurable dent in your most destructive debt. This brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, a system that makes this progress sustainable. Money move number 3, the value-based spending and earning system. The final move is what ties it all together. This is where we ditch the restrictive budget and adopt a value-based spending and earning system. This isn't about cutting everything you love. It's about making sure your money aligns with what you truly value. First, spending. A great framework to start with is the 50-30-20 rule, but we're treating it as a flexible guideline, not a strict law. The rule suggests you allocate your after-tax or net income into 3 buckets: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. Needs are your survival costs, housing, utilities, groceries. Wants are things like dining out and hobbies, and that 20% is for your emergency fund and your debt attack plan. Now, a critical point here. This ratio is not realistic for everyone, right? If your needs are 70% of your income, that's okay. The point is to track it and then consciously decide if you're okay with where your money is going. To control the wants category, use the 30-day rule for any non-essential purchase over, say, $50. You want it? Put it on a list and wait 30 days. You'll be shocked at how often that impulse just fades away. Next, the earning side. The fastest way to accelerate all of this is to expand your income. Your goal for this 90-day challenge is to find a way to make an extra $300 to $500 a month. This is rocket fuel for your emergency fund and debt repayment. But here is a crucial warning. When you earn side income, you have to set aside money for taxes. A good rule of thumb is to set aside 25 to 30% of that extra income, but this can vary, so be smart about it. Finally, a quick win: call your service providers. Your cell phone, internet, and car insurance bills are often negotiable. Do a little research on competitor offers, call their retention department, and politely ask for a better rate. It's a 20-minute call that could save you hundreds. So, picture yourself 90 days from now. An unexpected expense hits, and instead of panicking, you calmly move the money from your emergency fund. You check your credit card statement, and the balance is lower, not higher. You look at your bank account and feel control, not dread. You are telling your money where to go, not the other way around. This isn't a fantasy. This is the entirely possible outcome of these 3 moves. So, let's recap the 90-day challenge. 1. The Daily Money Huddle, a 1-minute daily check-in to build awareness. 2. The two-pronged attack, build a $1,000 starter emergency fund while aggressively attacking high-interest debt. 3. The value-based spending and earning system, align your spending with your values and boost your income. This is your roadmap. It's simple, it's actionable, and it works. So, I'm officially challenging you. Try this for 90 days. Commit to these 3 habits and watch your financial life change. If you are ready to stop the financial spin cycle and take back control, I want you to make a commitment right now. Go to the comments and type, "I'm in for 90." Let's get a community of people on this journey together. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell because I'll be sharing more strategies to help you build on this momentum. Your financial transformation starts now. Let's do this.